Hello everybody and welcome to CC Sim Racing. I'm your commentator Craig Cook, and in the commentary box with me again for round 3 of the Touring Car Championship is Mr. Jesse Linklater. Hello Jesse, how you doing, mate?
Hello, I'm here. I'm excited about this race. I'm really excited about this race, Craig.
Yeah, I know, because it's down the road. Oh, I suppose it's a big place, America, isn't it? But is it down the road?
Same continent?
Okay, fair enough. Well, yes, welcome everybody to the Touring Car Championship. Don't forget, straight after this, we do have the Super Touring Cars, if you do like your Sierras and BMWs. But right now, we have the Golfs and the Toyotas battling it out. But at the moment, it still seems to be that the top of the class is the Golf, but that could all change today. We'll see what happens, but it does look like it's going to be a Golf track here today, Jesse, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting to see these guys going around. These cars through these S's and stuff, it's pretty fun to watch because they kind of lean back and forth as they wiggle through these S's on the Atlanta. I love seeing that on there, and we'll probably get to see it some on the telecast as well. It's a cool thing to watch.
Yeah, definitely, and fingers crossed everything does go well today. Slightly change to the rules. We are going to have a grid start today, so grid start is going to be happening today. So we really do hope you enjoy the lights go out, and it's going to be absolutely epic. I'm pretty sure it's going to be epic, but we just pray that everyone gets around turn 1. But we are here at Road Atlanta for round 3 of the Touring Car Championship. Let's quickly have a look at those championship tables, shall we, because that's what it's all about. And there we have it. It's Matty at the moment on 59 points, Haslett on 54, Petrol Bloke on 45, Butler on 45 also, Wildney on 44, Albie there on 39 after that incredible win they had against Wildney on the last lap, which was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Nick there on 30 points, then we've got Danzo on 28, excuse me. Handy there, Handy Pint on 27. Corn Dog is on 24. Watch out for him because he's now got a better connection. So hopefully we'll see him climbing the field. But we'll wait and see after the first few laps. Sam Reuter there on 17. Got Richard Pugh there on 13. Beaverball on 11. Unfortunately not here. And Mr. Stickman on 7 points. But yes, it's been a great start. Slight change of plan at the top because I was saying it's going to be an all-golf day. I see a Toyota up there, Jesse.
Really?
I do. He's just hit the wall. But I'm going to actually just show everyone now. But he's now disappeared. It's the CC Sim driver, Butler. He's in second place at the moment, but he was pushing it hard. He was really pushing it and slammed into the wall. But I didn't want to embarrass him, so I turned it off. But it is Mr. Albie on pole position at the moment. 0.003 is the difference. I was totally wrong. I was totally wrong about this Golf and Toyota thing, wasn't I? So, but that is absolutely impressive. So, Adam Bath on pole position. He has been practicing. But as I said, I did say this about this guy. He's quick. And I was going to say it was Corn Dog who's actually taken pole position. But it's not, because Matty's just absolutely annihilated him. And he's 0.6 in front, but he's just gone into the tyre barrier on turn 1. And that is one thing you do not want to do, isn't it, Jesse?
Yeah, and Nicky just popped into 3rd, too. There's Butler. We talked about him, and clearly it was a commentator's curse because he's now in 5th. Everybody jumped him in those few moments.
Yeah, I did that on Sunday, I think, on one of the drivers. He was doing so well and then made a mistake, huge mistake. And actually, we did it in the AWRC, so maybe I'll do that again to the 2 front runners, and they'll do the same thing, but never know. But Matty's on pole position at the moment. Corn Dog there in 2nd. Nick is there in 3rd. That's great to see. Richard Pugh has just done a 136. Just off the pace a little bit. He will be back, though, I'm pretty sure. Adam Bath now drops into 4th. Can't see Wildney down there at the moment. He's right down there. Oh, actually, he's disconnected. He's not there. Oh, no, he's disconnected.
That's why you can't see him.
That's why we can't see him. Let's go Wildney, says my brother. Unfortunately, he's not on the list. So that's a right paint. So we've got 12 drivers out there. So unfortunately we have lost Wildney. That's a real shame. But Nick is holding 3rd for the Toyotas. I have a little bit of a flutter when it comes to the Toyotas. Let's have a listen to this car. Just listen and you tell me that I'm wrong. Okay. You tell me that doesn't sound good. That sounds wicked, doesn't it?
Amazing. That sounds like horsepower.
It does. It sounds like lots of horsepower, lots of turbo, but I'm just a bit worried about the interior that they forgot to take out when they made this race car. But Matty's still holding pole position. Corndog in second. Nick there in third. We have about, what's that, 6.5 minutes in. So not too long to go. 3.5 minutes to go. Had to work that out really quickly. But it's Nick there in third. Hassler in fourth. Can he get onto the top, into the top three? And he had a really good race last time out as well. And that was a very tough track at Autopolis. Was it 2 weeks ago now? So we'll see how he gets on. And Richard Pugh's just gone 6 seconds faster that lap, so that's really good. Well done to him.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting track too, because I think it's all about staying on the track and not getting into trouble as much as it is being the fast one. I think that's super important here.
Yeah, definitely. We're on board with Hassler. I'm just going to see how he gets on. Obviously, penalties are going to be taken there, but they will be taken to the left-hand side. And as we come into the chicane here, and it's a very tough corner, but you can take quite a lot of it as well, can't you, Jesse? If you stay quite wide, and then just you can pretty much take a lot of that curb on the left, which is exactly what Dave Haslett does.
Yeah, it's tough to actually get a penalty there, to be honest. You really got to go all the way across it to actually get the penalty. So, yeah, it's important to make sure you get every little last tenth of a second, especially through that chicane. Yeah,
definitely. Oh, and Haslett's just done a cracking lap there and goes into fourth place with that 1:26.201. Handy Pint now has gone into second. So there he is, Handy Pint into second. The Flying Finn. The Flying Finn has a 1:28, and it hasn't come up as the Flying Finn. It comes with a Samaruto. But now Handy Pint into second place. Please, ladies and gentlemen, if you can, please share, like the stream. This is one you don't want to miss, and also the next one is just as good. I'd probably say, well, it's just because I like the Sierra Cosworth. It just sounds absolutely wicked. But again, they're going to be at the beautiful track of Interlagos. So that is also got penalties start grid as well. It's also got the pits, and so that would be make it really, really interesting for that race. Great to see everyone who's joined as well. Francis has subscribed. Thanks, Francis. Really appreciate that. Laszlo Nagy has also shared. There's a ooh from Jesse.
Handy, we don't talk about it all the time, but one of the benefits of a good lap like Handy Pint just had is that you got a great run on the next lap, and he is literally about a tenth of a second off the pole going through that last one. We'll see what he gets here.
Yeah, we're on board with him now. Let's see what we can do. Cameraman's got a great shot of him as he crosses the line, goes in a second.
Oh, he lost time.
Oh, he lost that little bit of time there, but that is very, very close. Very, very close. This is going to be a good battle, but you can see all of a sudden those Golfs have got to the front, haven't they? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have number 6 is the Toyota. Number 7, Toyota. Number 8 is a Golf. So, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Awesome stuff, says CCR Beastman. So great to see CCR guys there as well. That's very complicated because we are CCSR. We're better than you. No. But there is Matt there. We're not. But there is Matt in first place. Handy Pint in second. Corndog in third. Petrol Bloke goes slightly faster again. Has in fourth place. Haslett is now in fifth. You can see Danzo's done another lap. I think he's in the 27. Stickman's coming back out again, so he's just moving over and letting these guys go through. Great stuff from him. There's Haslett. There is Nick. And let's see, is he on the lap this time round? Where is he? He's coming up to the second sector now. Crossing line of the second sector. Let's see what he can do. Second off the pace at the moment. It's all about the lap and the consistency throughout the race, isn't it? I mean, it's a 20-minute race. Anything can happen, we've seen, Jesse. And that consistency is massively key, isn't it? Because I think Wildney felt a little bit of pressure in the last few laps last time out at Autopolis, and it just sort of affected the way he was racing, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, anytime you got somebody in the rearview mirror, that obviously slows you down as well. But I'm looking at this field too, and it's another one of those fields. We seem to be getting a lot of them where we've got 2 or 3 up front. In this case, a couple up front, and man, that middle 3 through 8, 3 through 9 is like half a second apart. So it makes for some great racing right in the middle of the field. Yeah,
definitely, absolutely. So we're waiting for Petrol Bloke to come through. He took a lot of the curb there. And Matty's just gone faster again. So he's done a 1:25.240. But here we go as he crosses the line. No, he's off the pace. Oh, it's a real shame because he was doing so well. Corndog has finished, stays in that third place. Handy Point there on your right-hand side of your screen is there in second. Matty takes pole position. And obviously feeling under the weather last week but now is back on pole position. But we'll see what happens here. There's Haslett, Petrol Bloke, as we just seen, he's in 4th. Haslett in 5th, Nick there in 6th place. Then we have Butler. Then we have Albie. Then we have Danzo. It's going to be, this is going to be a tough race. Anything can happen in this race, can't it, Jess? I mean, it's seen there, it's absolutely fantastic. Look at those
it's going to be scary. I was going to say, it's going to be scary this first couple laps with having such good parity up front and in the middle of the pack. That means they're going to be close together as well. We're going to have the draft, and so yeah, they got to be really careful these first couple laps and just keep it between the lines, and then after that they can open it up a little. Yeah,
definitely. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, please do like and share the stream. Also, if you can do, please sub us on YouTube. We really do like your like to see you all on YouTube. As you can see, lots of people flooded on YouTube, which is absolutely brilliant. Matikaki on fire, GG lads. It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so Matty on pole position, Handy Pint in 2nd, Corndog 3rd, Petrol Bloke in 4th, Haslett 5th, Nicky 6th, Butler in 7th. Then we have Albie in 8th place, Danzo 9th, Sam Ruto 10th, Stickman 11th, Richard Pugh in 12th, and unfortunately, Wildney has disconnected. He was there, he's not now.
I can hear him yelling right now.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's a shame. It really is a shame. So let's get this one underway. Everyone is ready, and so are we. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen, for round 3 of the Touring Car Championship? So here we go. We are waiting for these lights to go out. They are just about to. Everyone is ready. Here we go. There's 1 red, 2 red, 3 red, 4 red, 5 reds. Matty on pole. Can he take it into turn 1? We're waiting for these lights. That's a long light. Away they go. Great start. Everyone gets away brilliantly. Everybody look at Nick in the Toyota, having a look down the inside. Has to bail out. Adam Bath's having a look in the Illuminous green car in that 8th spot. But it looks like, did Corndog have a look down the inside? Didn't quite do it. And Matty takes the lead. Handy Pint goes out wide and gets taken out. Oh, Handy Pint's gone right off the track and he's hit the wall. I think there's contact. So I think there was a bit of contact between him and Corndog. But it's Matty in the lead and it's got Corndog all over the back of him. Then we've got Petrol Bloke in 3rd, Haslett 4th, Butler in 5th. Then there's Albie in the 6th spot with Nicky there, Danzo in 8th, Samaruto in 9th, Richard Pugh there in 10th, and there's Handy Pint. He's managed to get back on the track here, Jesse. Stickman's at the back as well, but we'll see what happens at the start of this race. But it is Matty in the lead here, Jesse. Whoa, that was intense.
Yeah, you know what, and kudos to Pint for getting back in that. I mean, when you go off that wall like that, a lot of times you just totally lose the pack, but he's got a running partner here, and as fast as he's been in qualifying, he's already passed one person. I mean, he's going to get back in this race, I bet.
Yeah, definitely, and we're on board with Matty. There is Mr. Corndog himself, Mr. Hartman there in 2nd place on the chase. Vamos, says Wally DJ. Absolutely love it. So here we go into the chicane for the first time, and it's still Matty in the lead, but Corndog is all over the back of me. He's really pushing hard. There is Petrol Bloke. He's had a good run already in 3rd place. He'll be looking to score some big points today as they come through. There is Butler. Butler's in 4th place. There is Albie. There is Nick in 6th. There's a good battle here between, looks like Haslett and Danzo. Danzo's had a good run as well. He was all the way at the back there. And look at Samaruto around the outside.
Oh my goodness.
There's contact there between Nick and Samaruto. He's managed to get it settled down. Can he go down the inside? Watch out for Handy Pint. He's there as well. Into the braking zone. And Nick is very tentative on the brakes there, but Handy Pint's going to have a look down the inside. Samaruto's off. Samaruto's gone too wide into turn 1 and he's off the track. Haslett's in this mix as well. Good battle here between Danzo, Nick, Handy Pint and Haslett, but Danzo is holding them off and the leaders are getting away, but Mr. Hartman is still on his case. Let's go on board with him. This is fantastic, Jesse.
This is nuts is what it is. I'm just kind of holding on to my controller really tightly, trying to keep everyone on the track because it's chaos right now, but I'm just praying for them right now, but I think they're doing a good job for the most part. It's tough to keep everybody on this track.
Yeah, it is indeed. I actually did turn the right hand L button there. I was literally just turning right as we went around the corner and I thought, I can't do that, can I? Because I'm actually going to be the cameraman. So back on board with Mr. Corndog and Matt there slowly pulling away now. Then there's Petrol Bloke in 3rd. There is Butler in 4th with Adam Bath behind him. Let's go on board with Adam Bath. Can he find a way through in the S's? I don't think he is. Not quite. Seems to have good exit speed, does that Toyota, doesn't it?
Yep, and Handy Pint just picked up another spot now in 7th, trying to pick off 6th as well.
There he goes. Fantastic driving here from Handy Pint. Matty has the fastest lap at the moment, and but he's slowly picking through his Handy Pint. Great to see him in the championship. Came in very late, and we do appreciate him joining us. So there he is. He's there, and he is chasing him down. Danzo now dropping into 8th place. There is Nick. He's doing a good job. He's in 6th place, but again, that Golf seems to be so planted. But I tell you what, the acceleration from this Toyota is absolutely fantastic. But it's just very planted is the Golf. So in to the left, down the dip we go into the S. Great little shots here of the cars as they come through, and Handy Pint is all over him. Let's go on board with Handy Pint. He's trying to find a way through, can't find a way through, and Nick is defending for all he's worth.
Ooh, penalty for petrol. He missed a corner there.
Side by side, Handy and Nick. Is he going to get this done? Is Nick going to defend it? He is going to defend it. Oh, and it's contact. He's gone slightly off the grass, but he's managed to hold it. And again, Nick's defending that corner. And Handy Pint's done well to back that up. So he's back side by side with Nick. And Albie has tried to get past Butler in front. And those lots seem to be closing up together again. It looks like they are closing on a petrol.
Yeah, petrol had a half-second penalty, so they got slowed down.
This is really good. I'm enjoying this already. We will take a look at the leaders in a moment. Into the braking zone. Haslett made a move and got past Danzo now. So here, oh, he's gone very wide there. So that's going to come really mess up that S's as he comes through. But Nick's had a fantastic line coming out of the exit, the second from last, and he's actually having contact with Handy Pint, and he's on the grass. He's managed to get it back on, and he stays in front. But Nick's having another go down the inside into the braking zone, and I think Handy Pint's got that done. So well done to Handy Pint. He did very well again. He's been playing in the grass quite a lot this evening, isn't he?
If he had the 4x4, vehicle, that'd be fantastic. But it doesn't work real well in these cars.
Indeed, mate. And he's starting to get away. And as you said, Petrol Bloke with that penalty has dropped down into 5th place. So Albie now into 4th. Butler for CC is now into 3rd. Corndog is trying to stay with Mr. Matty, who is in front, and he's now 2.2 seconds in front, but he's slowly peeling away, and there he goes. Matty did get disqualified in one of the races. He didn't send over his setup, he forgot, so I'll give him a little shout up now so he doesn't forget. So there is Matt in the lead, 2.2, and he's going purple again here, Jesse. Amazing.
Yeah, and I'm watching. Albie and Butler seem to be working pretty well together. I think they might actually start making up some time on those front guys because they're kind of not passing each other at this point. They're just kind of getting in a little tango line, and we'll see if they can reel them in a little better.
Yeah, definitely great shout, mate. And yeah, you're right. There is Adam Bath. You can see Petrol Bloke just behind them. He's looking very quick, is Petrol Bloke, isn't he? I mean, obviously he had the 28 and the 30 previous, but he's definitely made a lot of progress in his first series at CCC. But really great to see him up there. But Adam Bath seems to be getting a little bit frustrated now because he's trying to have a look down the inside of Butler there. Didn't quite get that done, and managed to hold off for another day. He does, Butler. But it's starting to get a little bit intense here with the 3rd, 4th, and 5th drivers respectively.
Yeah, it can be a little frustrating too if you feel like you're the faster car and you're behind them and you can't find a passing line. Now, of course, the nice thing about this track is that back straight allows for plenty of passing lines if you just make sure you stay nice and tight on them going into that straight. Now, we'll see if Albie gets a little too frustrated early on here.
Yeah, great shout there, mate. And let's go back to that battle because that is starting to close up, isn't it? So let's go on board with Butler here. And let's see. Well, we can't see anything there with the roll cage in the way. But let's have a look from the back of Butler's car. And let's see if there's any difference in the speed here.
Yeah, he's pulling up on him, that's for sure.
Yeah, he starts to close in very late on, doesn't he? So it's not enough to grab toe and get past, but he's definitely better in the corners here. But
better line too.
Yeah, it's gorgeous move there. Exit there from Albie. Brilliant stuff from him. And Petrol Bloke is just literally waiting for something to happen. Oh, we have a driver in front. Oh, has Corndog had an incident because they've caught him up? They've caught him up. He's only 1.3. Did he have a penalty that we've missed? I think he had a penalty, or he's made a mistake. He's 1.5 down the road. And was it a penalty, was it, mate?
No, I think it was just a mistake. I think he just slid off on a corner.
So he's back up to speed again now. He's starting to pull away again. But Butler can see him now, so this might give him some incentive to go a little bit faster. You never know.
Yep. Yep, and Albie might get a little more feisty, saying, "Oh, I can get second."
Yeah, and he is getting feisty, isn't he? He's looking down the inside. You know, he's sort of just stopped again, isn't he? Butler sort of held that middle line and thought, you know what, you ain't getting past yet. But Butler's sliding the Toyota around the corners here. Adam Buff is waiting very, very patiently, but they are slowly catching Hartman in front. Corndog, he's either got some damage or something, I'm not too sure, but maybe throttle response, brake pedal, not too sure, but they are closing him in. Petrol Bloke is staying with these guys as well. Fantastic driving from them.
Yeah, if they can just draft down some of these straights, I mean, they're going to peel it off. They just grabbed about 0.3 of a second just down that straightaway alone.
Yeah, you can see Matty just climbing the hill. He's going over the brow now. And look how sideways Butler is coming through the S's. That's fantastic. But this is given the opportunity for Adam Bath this time. Surely he's going to get a nose in front. No, he doesn't.
Oh, Butler just seems to pull off that corner really quickly.
Wow.
Every time.
Absolutely fantastic here. Absolutely fantastic. So they go into turn 1 again. Lap 7.
Oh, he's all over it.
Wow. Absolutely brilliant stuff. So as they come into turns 2 and 3, down the dip, I'll tell you what, Petrol Bloke is just waiting, isn't he? He just looks so poised. So poised.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with these passes, too. If he does get in a pass, then Petrol gets to pick which guy he wants to follow, right? And so he's just got to find the faster one, and he could go right on past him and go from 5th to 4th in a hurry.
Yeah, and he's got to move. Looking down the inside, it's in the braking zone, and he's gone really hard on the brakes. He saw the move there. He went for it, and he's got it. He was in sight. He was there. He was there. He wasn't too far back. He went for that move, got it done, but there was a little bit of contact, and Adam Barr's going to be very frustrated now. He's going to... Oh, no, he's actually bump drafted him, saying, come on, mate. Look, you think you got me? Let's have some. So this is absolutely fantastic. We're 10 minutes into this race. We've still got 10 minutes to go, and it's still anybody's battle for podium. But down the inside, Petrol Bloke holds it. Adam Bath round the outside in the S's. Absolutely fantastic. Has he held it? Cutback could be on for Petrol Bloke. He goes for that cutback. Has he got the nose in front? No, he hasn't. Adam Bath shuts the door on him like he's a salesman.
Not yet.
No, he hasn't. He did shut the door, and then Petrol Bloke's gone, nope, I'm having it back. Thank you very much. That's fantastic. What a drive. What a drive from Petrol.
Yeah, the good news is they're battling back and forth for that 4th spot. The bad part is that they're letting Butler get away from them, and the podium is moving away. So, but all you want is that guy in front of you at the time, I guess. Yeah,
definitely, it's brilliant. What a race, and this has given Butler just a bit of breathing space now, hasn't it? There he is in 3rd place. Let's take a look at where Mr. Hartman is. He started to disperse quite quickly after the action that was being led to the. Battle between Butler and Albie and Petrol.
Oh, Petrol's moving.
Petrol's moving again down the outside of... oh my goodness me, did he get this done? Into the braking zone. Adam Bath might just hold the inside line. Oh, there's contact. Hits the bumper of Butler. And now he's side by side. It's a drag race to the S's. Brilliant stuff. Look at Adam Bath. Let's have a look from Adam Bath's car, because this is a brilliant little bit of action between these three. Brilliant.
Yeah, it's a good move by Butler there. He kind of let up a little and slid in behind him. That was a smart move, because dragging down that coming into the chicane, that's not going to end well, generally speaking.
Yeah, thanks, mate. We got George Delius. Oh, Butler's had contact, and he spun out.
Oh, he hit
Butler
the grass.
Spun out. Did he do that under braking, or was there contact? We're not too sure.
Oh, and now Albie's off. Oh, he hit the grass too.
Joking me.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So Albie's off. He's got damage as well. He's going to be back on, and Jesse called it, and there it is.
Petrol's all alone.
Oh my goodness me, that was intense, wasn't it? I do apologise to the cameras. I wish I'd just pushed the button and it'd been there, but we can't do that, unfortunately. But we're doing our best. Nice battle, says AJ. Cheers, AJ, for joining us. George Delius as well.
4th now.
My goodness me, what a drive from Handy. They're in 4th place.
Amazing.
Did I just see Nick? Was that Nick or Petrol Bloke just there? Clip the curve there. He must be very lucky. Seems okay at the moment, but Handy Pint is absolutely flying now. So there he is. There is Petrol Bloke in 3rd place. He'll be very happy with that. But can Handy Pint get a podium with 7 minutes to go, Jesse?
I was going to say, we got some other people getting feisty down the field, too. Hazlitt all of a sudden seems motivated because he's got Butler right in front of him. He's peeling off the time on Butler. I'm not sure. Does Butler have some? No, he doesn't have any damage right now. Hazlitt's just driving his ass off right now.
Yeah, I think it's just a bit of frustration, I think, more than anything.
Penalty on Hazlitt.
He has, yeah.
Just as I say that.
I was just about to tell you, but I thought, no, I'm going to let you go with it because you were flying there, mate. So Hazlitt's there with a half-second penalty, and he will have to take that, and there will be Butler just disappearing into the distance there. Let's have a look. There's Stickman in 10th. Stickman's doing well. He's in 10th place. Usually sits at the back, but he's doing a very good job there in 10th. So great to see him there in the new Racing Rivals livery. There's Samaruto. Obviously had a few mistakes there right down the back of the pack. So let's see what happens with him. Richard Pugh as well. Lovely looking car. Just not on it today. Races in the academy, but great to have him on track. He is an absolute superb sport. Back to the leader. We've not seen a lot of him, but there he is, 7 seconds in the lead. Not put a foot wrong at the moment here, Jesse, has he?
No. I mean, he's doing what you're supposed to do when you get out front, right? Just start pulling away and keep driving. Keep saying left, right, brake. I mean, that's how it works. But yeah, we got a good battle too developing between 6th, 7th, and 8th as well. Really good drivers there with Albie, and I don't even know how to say that handle, but Butler is the other one.
Yeah, you got Albie, Danzo,
Danzo.
I don't say the next gen bit because I usually forget it, so I just say Danzo. It's just easier. So there's Andy Pine in 4th. He is definitely closing on Petrol Bloke. Look at that, it's 1.5 seconds now between him and Petrol Bloke. Nick's in 5th place. So he'll be very pleased with that. Can he close them down? He might even get on the podium yet. Still 6 minutes to go. Albie there in 6th place. Then we've got Danzo just behind him. Butler's got second win now and he's chasing. Same as Haslett. Haslett's now back in this chase as well. This is a great shot of them all down the straight here. Brilliant.
Yeah. And you were just talking about... Oh, man. I was just about to talk about Handy Pipe and he smacked a second penalty on it. Oh, that is brutal.
That'll be the chicaning, I'm guessing. Yeah, the commentator's curse is absolutely real, ladies and gentlemen, here in CC Sim Racing. Adam Cook, thank you very much, bro. Appreciate that. 200 stars. Thank you. But there is also Pedro as well. Thank you for liking. Oh, we've got 500 stars also now from Adam. Wow, that's great. 700 stars. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. We've got Daniel Watts has also liked the stream. We've got Esther after a win in the AWRC. She was over the moon and she is watching as well. Thank you very much. There's George Delios as well. I'd like to say massive thank you to you because you have now followed on Facebook. Appreciated very much, Lee. Danny C says, don't give up, Handy Pint. You got this, with a massive arm there. Just going, ooh, love it. And I love Laszlo's. Laszlo's gone, what? Love that.
Sounds like there's chaos in the room right now.
So, Handy Pint is there in 4th. Now 1.2 seconds. I tell you what, Petrol Bloke is driving the absolute hell out of this little GTI. He's doing a great job. If he can hold off this man who's literally come from the back from a crash, who's now got a penalty, now he's got to work it all back again. So that's going to jump up to about sort of 2.8, I reckon. Stay there. No, I was wrong. 3 seconds.
Even worse.
Yeah, it is even worse. And so 3 seconds is the gap now. So he's got a lot to do. 4 minutes to go of this race, and it is starting to get a little bit intense here.
Yeah, Nicky got to reel in Handy Pine a little with that penalty, so that was kind of a happy little blessing.
Yeah, it is. Let's see what he can do, because he had a good tussle earlier on, didn't he, with Danzo, and he also had a battle with Handy Pint earlier, so this could be the second battle that we've been waiting for. There's Adam Barth in 6th place. Danzo is under pressure now from Butler. Oof. So Butler's now looking for a piece of this action. Can he get another place? He'll be absolutely kicking himself. I'm sure Adam Barth will as well after that incident.
Oh boy, they're tight going into those S's. Whoa!
Oh, look at Haslett. Haslett's on this as well. That's very brave through there. Very brave. And Danzo, do you know what? Fair play to Danzo. They're free abreast, for crying out loud, lads. Into the brakes. That's brilliant. Oh, I'm sorry. I've got to clap that. That was absolutely fantastic. Now, we've always said to everybody, it is very difficult to do that around that corner. That was 3 cars going through there, battling for placement, and that was absolutely brilliant. Hats off to Danzo, because he could have turned in at any moment and thought, you know what? This could get messy. I'm not going to bother. And Haslett's back in this battle as well, so this is brilliant stuff. Good battle here. This is a really good battle. On board with Haslett.
Hazlitt, I mean, he had to dive 3 times to avoid somebody. That was a fantastic job of him not running into the other 2 guys. Because we talked about, when you get those 2 in front of you like that, you got to pick a dance partner, and he wasn't sure who to pick.
No, he wasn't. Haslett is slamming on the brakes. He's hit the back of Danzo. He's really putting the foot down on this Golf. He just totally forgot about brakes there at all. You got AJ saying, "Oh, here we go." So AJ actually braced himself, and then he went, "Wow." See, there you go. Penalty for Haslett. Now, was that for contact or was it for hitting the curb? I'm not too sure. We do have contact damage on. We have 8 minutes left of this race. Let's keep an eye on the petrol battle as well. We need to keep an eye on that. So there's Albie. There's not a lot of petrol crisis sort of battle. I didn't mean that. There's Nick there in 5th. There's Handy Pint in 4th. And there is Petrol Bloke. He's still got 2-second lead. Can he do it? He'll be absolutely pumped if he can finish on the podium. But I'll tell you what, Handy Pint at the moment, got to be driver of the day from the back of the grid. He's been superb. Corn Dog there in 2nd. Penalty for Corn Dog, but he's 10 seconds down the road. There is Matty, 8 seconds down the road. So it's an absolutely dominant performance from these 2 tonight. But obviously, don't forget, settings have to be sent over, ladies and gentlemen. They have to send their settings over, or they do get disqualified.
Now, Butler just got back from Danzo, that spot. We'll see if Danzo can wiggle back in there.
So there we go. And we're just going to zoom down to Danzo. There he is. Hassett obviously had to take that little bit of a penalty there. Butler's sort of pulling away. Danzo's chasing him down. There is Adam Barth there in Albie. That is in the 6th spot. Nick is still not quite up there yet, is he, with Handy Pint? But I tell you what, it is getting very close between Handy Pint and Petrol. He's now down just under 2 seconds, but it's going to be a big ask with 1 minute to go, isn't it, Jess?
Big penalty for Danzo there. I think he got a 2nd penalty. Yeah, so that's going to let Hazlitt back into the chase here. And Hazlitt's got a penalty again. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he's going to be kicking himself after this race. Hazlitt had some big opportunities, and the timely penalties just killed him.
Yeah, definitely. There it is. There is the penalty there for Danzo. Butler is going to be breathing now and going, right, that's me sorted. Albie there in 6th. Nick there in 5th. There is Handy Pint in 4th, still trying to find a way through. 1.7. This is when the jelly legs kick in for the drivers. And there's Handy Pint. There's Petrol Bloke. There is Corn Dog. And there is Matt. So Matt is coming through the final few corners. We're going to stay with Matt as he finishes up. This is absolutely fantastic. He might actually get a victory lap here, Jesse. So, no, I don't think he will now.
Save those settings, Matty. Save those settings.
Yeah, we're going to help him out. We're going to help him out today. But as he goes through into the right-hander, and it is going to be Matt who takes the win here at Road Atlanta. Congratulations to you, sir. Also, there is then penalties killing, says AJ. Yeah, or indeed. Corn Dog comes through into 2nd place after a few penalties, managed to redeem himself and take 2nd place. He'll be very pleased with that. Petrol Bloke has done it. He will take 3rd, and I'll tell you what, he's going to be one happy man as he clips the curb and takes that win, flashes the lights. Handy Pint in 4th. He'll be pleased with that, but I'm sure there'll be some sort of message later on about the incident at the start. There is Nick in 5th. Well done to Nick. Albie will take 6th place. Well done to Adam Barth after the incident. There is Butler, also another one. He'll be kicking himself in the braking zone and hitting the grass. There is Danzo, finishes 8th. Brilliant for him. There's Haslett in 9th. Well done, Haslett. There is Stickman. He's coming through the S's for the final time. Well done, mate. That's brilliant. He's in the top 10. He'll be really pleased with that. He obviously got an electrical problem because the wipers are going as well. So that might have been why he was so slow there, Jesse.
Might have been a random shower. You never know.
Yeah, just in the corner there somewhere. But well done, Stickman. He's crossed the line for Racing Rivals. Brilliant stuff. Sam Maruto, the Super Fin, has come through and crossed the line and goes into 11th. And Richard Pugh is just making his way around now. And we'll keep an eye on him. But it is Matty who takes the win from Corn Dog, from Petrol Bloke. Great drive there from him. Jesse, but what a super race.
There's a lot of excitement. And you know what? We had a lot of spread between the places. But honestly, the drivers have no one to blame but themselves. I mean, there were some penalties. There were some mistakes. There was a lot of different things that caused it to open up like it did. Because I'd say any one of those top 6 drivers, even 7 drivers, if we're looking at Butler too, those guys all could have been involved, but they just had key mistakes that cost them.
Yeah, definitely. And you're right, it was absolutely crucial through there. It was really, really crucial. That whole race had to be about consistency, and it just goes to show consistency is massively key. And you got a good, ferocious race there, guys. Thank you for the entertainment. You're welcome. There's another race coming, mate. don't you go away. You stay right there. You tell your friends as well. There's Wally saying outstanding win by Matty and brilliant podiums for Corn Dog and Petrol Bloke. Cheers, Wally. Appreciate that. Great comeback points, says Danny C. Matty, so consistent, says Nagy. That track is my nemesis, says Richard. Oh, unfortunate, Richard. Don't worry, mate. It's all over now. So let's have a look at those race results in full as they come into confirmations there. Matty takes the win. It's Corn Dog in second, Petrol Bloke third, Handy Point with a fantastic fourth place after the incidents at the start. In fourth, Nicky in fifth, well done to him. Albie there in sixth, Butler in seventh, Danzo in eighth. Then we have Haslett in ninth, Stickman in 10th. Then we have Sam Ruto 11th and Richard Pugh there in 12th place. That was very, 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 very intense there, Jesse. Now we have the interviews to sort out, so let's have a little chat with the guys. Hopefully we have our top three in there. Yeah, we have actually quite a few guys in there, which is absolutely brilliant. So let's have a word with Mr. Petrol Bloke. Mate, what a drive you had. Managed to hold the guys in, behind you. There are a few penalties, a few mistakes. Obviously putting pressure on Butler as well. Then you saw just in front of you Adam Bath doing the same thing. You must have been thinking, it's just opened. The world's just opened up for me. Happy days.
Yeah, that was a crazy race. I definitely that was the best I could have hoped for today. I was still a way off the pace of the guys ahead, Corn Dog and Matty. But yeah, really chuffed with third. Had some really good battles. Great fun.
Yeah, well done, mate. It's absolutely super to see you up there, and also very impressive. Well done. Great drive, buddy. Well done.
Thanks, Craig.
Let's have a quick word with Mr. Corndor, Mr. Jay Hartman. How you doing, mate? You've got some fans watching today, and great to see my brother watching today as well. He's messaged and he's sent some stars, but that was an impressive drive. But there was a slight mishap. We didn't quite see it. I don't know if it was a penalty or you made a mistake on one of the corners, but dropped down into 1.5, then managed to hold it about 8 seconds in front of Petrol Bloke in the end, or it actually went substantially higher than that at the end there. But wow, great drive. How do you feel, mate?
Yeah, I'm really happy with that result. Pushed too hard there at the beginning trying to keep up with Matty and did go off track right under the bridge. And thankfully, I was able to hold on to it. And then I was just worried about, not getting any penalties. I did pick up one, but I was far enough ahead. I was able to hold on a second.
Oh, mate, it was super. You did an absolutely cracking job. Congratulations. And great to see that your internet's okay.
Yeah, I'm glad it's working now.
It's the relief, isn't it? It's like, yes, it works. I can now race properly. Yeah, well done, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, Jay. Awesome job. Let's have a quick word with our winner, Matty. Oh, mate, again, just showed your class there, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I was just trying to. You changed the settings for the time, so I'm missing 2 of my braking points again. I had to relearn them, so I was doing that throughout the whole race. But that I was just like driving not to get penalties really. Once I was get away from Corn Dog, which I was able to do, and then it's just a case of don't be stupid, drive within yourself. So yeah, probably sadly it may have been a bit boring to watch, but so it goes sometimes in motor racing, isn't it?
Yeah, indeed, mate. Don't worry, the action was all behind you. It was absolutely superb. So there wasn't a lot of entertainment your end, but there was loads of entertainment from our end. It was absolutely fantastic. So yeah, me and Jesse were enjoying ourselves. But mate, a super drive again. Well done, and awesome to see you there. Well done, brilliant. Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, sweet. I'm going to have to watch that back now, see what I missed.
There we go. So Jesse, that is the first one over. Now we have the next one, and this one is going to be absolutely stonkingly good as we wait for the guys to come in. And what a start! What a start to the evening.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I mean, I hope we get that much action. This one, much different track we're about to enter. Obviously, there's a lot of hairpins and stuff like that, so should be just as interesting, if not more interesting in that regard. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. Just going to have a quick second break while we're waiting for everyone to load in. And just take a few minutes just to check out what we have coming.
Cup of tea.
Yeah, indeed. Have a cup of tea. That's a great idea. Hello everybody, welcome back to CC Sim Racing. We are here live at Interlagos, and God, that was a quick journey there, wasn't it? Quick fly on the plane over to America, over to Brazil. Lovely. I enjoyed my champagne.
Are still popping.
Yeah, mine was still, yeah. Yeah, it's a lovely journey, and but well, anyway, enough of that rubbish. We're here for round 3 at Brazil. We just got to make it real as possible, and it's going to be a fantastic race. We're here, Super Touring Car Championship, and what a championship it started out. Pac-Man obviously winning the championship, but this again, I said it earlier on with the golf, but this one has been a little bit up and out. You know, they've kept themselves to themselves. They've all been asking, oh, who's got a lap time in, who's doing this, who's doing that, and nobody's actually said anything. It's been very hush hush. Right at the end, everyone started going, I'm doing these lap times, and it's like, right, and then all the testing started happening. So yeah, very intense stuff at the minute here, Jesse. And you know, is there anyone that's that you've spotted so far before we go and jump on the track and look at the table?
Not really. I mean, you know, the main thing we were looking at was all the liveries we were talking about while we were away. There's lots of fun colors. We got a pinky out there. We got one that's half blue and half yellow. It's got some really cool colors to it. So kind of been gawking at the art on the cars more than the numbers that they were putting up in the laps. But, you know, I mean, like you said, some of these guys, I mean, they take this stuff pretty seriously. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a Netflix documentary about this series by the end of it.
That would be great. Can we have David Attenborough over the top of it? That would be pretty cool. So yeah, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 3 at Brazil. Let's have a look at these championship tables, shall we? Because that's where all of the money shot is. There we go. So it's Pac-Man who is winning the championship, 70 points, really pushing and pulling away, should I say. There's Audio Muted on 51. He's started to come into his own now. Obviously, with the GT3 championship he's in, he's started to really show some confidence, and it's great to see. LB Racing had a good run as well. He's there on 40, I think it's 48 points. Sorry, it's a little bit too far away from me. Lofty there on 37. Looks very quick here. Be careful. Watch out. Maya Rhodes as well, 33 points. Stu Boy again has been very consistent, 33 points. Lacko, 33 points. He was looking quick here earlier on. Mr. Dre there with 30 points. Pop Motorsport again looks very quick here. Watch out. 27 points. Donkey is I just love him. I'm just not going to say anything more than I love him. I think he's a fantastic guy. There is 24 points. Ripping the Terran has had some bad luck. Hopefully he'll have some good luck today. Gear Kayla came in late, but his car looks the best on the track, and he's there in 12th place. Dog Lucky is there in 13th place with 13 points, and I think we have a couple of drivers in today, because unfortunately some couldn't make it. So we have Hyper, who was racing in the academy. He's coming as a reserve. And we've also got HRT Robbie, who's also jumped in, and both of them guys are sitting at the back of the grid, no qualifying for them. But I'll tell you what, at the moment, my goodness me, they're flying, Jesse.
Yeah, I was just about to talk about, some of these mid-pack guys that you're going through on that table. There's some really good racers in the mid-pack of this series, and those guys can pop up. Pop Motorsport, I mean, seriously, that guy is fast, and I don't know why he's not near the top of the table right now, but just brace yourself. That dude can lay it down if he needs to.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, everyone was worried. These Sierra guys were worried about if they're fast enough or if they're going to make it, because the BMWs were showing so much confidence. I keep going shush, shush, shush. They're saying so much confidence in the car that it was going to be very dominant. Look who's up front. Pac-Man's done it again. He's 0.3 in front, and he's just hit a 136. But some of these guys were doing 135s, very low 135s. We're only into the first few laps, so we'll keep an eye on that. Pop Motorsport is second in the BMW. He really needs to put in a performance today. As I say that, Lofty goes pole, 35.224. Brilliant stuff from Lofty. Well done. There's Ripinatarian in fourth. Lots of practice from those two lads. Great to see. Audio muted, new livery today. And is there in fifth place? Gear Kaler's, I love it. I think that's brilliant. Love that colour. There he is in sixth place. He's going to cross the line now. Lewis has got down to 136.591 as he crosses the line. Here comes Gear Kaler, crosses the line now. Where does he go? Stays in seventh. Very interesting.
Yeah, the pink didn't help him on that lap.
No, it didn't, did it? No, My Road's coming through. Again, another one who's been very quick, but he comes over the line, stays in ninth, but he's slowly closing up the ladder. There's Lacko, goes with 136, goes into third. Sorry.
Yeah, and, I was going to say, this is not related to qualifying, but as I was watching the guys go through, the fun part about this track is that very first turn, the chicane that they kind of go through, there's actually enough room to get to abreast through that, so that can get a little exciting at the start of the race. So I'll be looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to turn one. It's going to be brilliant, isn't it? Hopefully everyone gets through. But there's Lacko in third, obviously winning the BMW Mini Cup Championship at the moment. He's doing a very good job indeed, isn't he? But Pop Motorsport there in fourth. Can he go faster? Pac-Man is sort of on a lap, but he's just gone down. He's not too far off there, but again, look at that time from Lofty. He's 0.8 seconds off Lofthouse at the moment, so we'll see what he can do.
Do we have mandatory drug tests for pole position?
Yeah, insane. Are they on the Red Bull or not? Are we allowed to say that? Hopefully we are. But yeah, so Red Bull, if you're listening, please sponsor us. That'd be fantastic. Lofty is there on pole, and you can see Zabas is like, damn, there's this free space. There ain't now, mate. And then Nick's just literally just gone, what? Don't do it. Pull in your leg, mate. Jump in. Lacko third. He is. Let's go. Sad. It's already started. Too late. No, you couldn't jump in anyway. There's 14 people in there. Lacko's gone faster again. He's now in third. Gear Kaler's got into second. Gear Kaler in the Sierra's gone into second. And as I say that, Pop Motorsport's just stolen the thunder and gone into second place. And he's half a second now off Lofty. They're starting to close him in here, Jesse.
Look out, though. Last check, Lofty was 2/10 purple. So he may be able to lay down. If he lays down a sub 135, we're just going to shut down the race at this point.
Yeah, it's Matty in disguise, isn't it? So how is Lofty so far? I'll tell you what, I've never seen anyone practice as much as him, and I'm just going to say Pac-Man has just gone faster again, and he's now half a second off Lofty. Lofty's made a mistake, so he's sort of got back. Just settled down again, isn't he? Yeah, he's made a mistake somewhere along the line. But yeah, Lofty in pole position at the moment, but he does practice as much as he possibly can. And we've said this so many times here at CC. You've got to practice. These cars are, they're set up. They are set up from us at CC Sim Racing. The only thing they can adjust is downforce. There is a pit stop as well, so they have to go back onto the racing soft tyre. They have to change the tyres or they get disqualified. So it's going to be a very, very, very intense race, and anything can happen. It's just about consistency and how much you practice, and there's a clear example of why you do. He's half a second up on the Sierra.
I can't believe it. Like Audio Muted is a really quality driver. He's at 7th right now, and that's crazy. And Lewis is a good driver, 8th place right now. I mean, that's just nuts.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a really good race.
Yeah, Lewis has now jumped into 7th place after you just said that. Lacko's gone faster again, and he's done a 35. What was that? Was that 35? 35.7 he's done. So he's now into 4th. Gear Kayla's dropped to 5th. Hot Motorsport in 3rd. Pac-Man is in 2nd. My goodness me. Lofty there on pole still, but can he find any more time? Snackadese has just gone through with a 1:37. So is he going to go faster? And as we say, that Audio Muted is now dropped into that 36s. Well done, Audio Muted. Crosses the line. What to get? Oh, consistent 35s. You can't go wrong, can you?
Yeah, and I'm watching Lofty too. He's kind of sliding around some of these corners. I mean, it's a little nuts. I don't know how he'll do on this last lap, but he's purple. He's purple right now.
He's purple.
I mean, he was just, God, he was sideways on one of those corners. Apparently, it didn't hinder him.
Well, apparently what he said to me was he'd rather have the back end come out. I won't say what he said because I don't want to get told off. But yeah, he would rather have the butt come out, basically. That's what he wanted. And that's what he's got. And here he goes. Can he get into the 34s? This is impressive. Has he done it? Oh, not quite. And just loses a lot of time on that second from last corner there, Jess. That's interesting. We have to keep an eye on that. Back to second place, Pac-Man. As we wait for him to come through this very, very tough part of the track. This is where it's won or lost for me, I think. I think this part here is very, very difficult. Sector 2 is a tough part here for the Sierra. It just cannot get the power down because it's got too much power. It just slides as much as it possibly can. Whereas the normally aspirated BMW seems to be a little bit more planted. But he's 2 tenths up. He's 2 tenths up, as I said that. Commentator's curse has kicked in yet again, but it's not a curse because he's now closing the leader up, isn't he? So let's see what he can do. This is the final lap. He's done it before. Can he do it again? This is going to be incredible. Mars has gone faster again. He's gone into 7th. Well done to him because he was in the 38s. He's now down to 36. Can he do it as he crosses the line? This is incredible. Oh, he's 0.263 off the lead lap. That's impressive. That's really, really impressive. Pop Motorsport's finishing in 3rd. Lacko's still on the lap, so we'll keep an eye on Lacko. So is Gear Kayla. Not too sure if they're on the pace or not, but they're only... What's that, 0.6 off the leader? My goodness me, this is going to be close. 8.8 from ripping the tearing.
Yeah, Lacko's running some nice lines too, and he's not sliding at all like some of the other guys. He's got it stuck to the road pretty good. Yeah, let's keep an eye on Lacko and Gear Kayla because they're still coming through. So is Lewis as well. Lewis is still on the lap. So there is Lacko. He's coming through now. Keep an eye on Lewis for me, Jess. He's just in front there. I can't flick over quick enough, which is a real shame. So let's have a look. Lewis is off.
Lewis is off the track. Can Lacko get round him? Yes, he can. So Lewis is off the track. Lacko comes down the straight now. What can he do? Can he go any faster? Flat out now is that Sierra. Gear Kayla's just behind. It's a shame because Gear Kayla could have grabbed the toe off Lewis there as Lacko comes through. Is it going to be any faster? I don't think... Oh, he might be. He might do it. Oh, he's gone 3rd. He's gone 3rd. He goes into 3rd. Gear Kayla crosses the line. Where does he go? Yeah, so Gear Kayla didn't do any better on his lap. But Lacko goes into 3rd. So it's BMW, Sierra, Sierra, BMW, Sierra, BMW, Sierra, Sierra, BMW, Sierra. That's a good one, isn't it?
Oof.
Woo. Yeah, I've managed to do that all right, didn't I?
Sounds like an 80s rap. I don't know.
Sierra, BMW, yo. Yeah, I love it. So, yeah, we won't do that because I'm no good at it. But, yeah, brilliant stuff. So, Lofty on pole position. Let's go and take a look at him. There he is on pole. Brilliant lap there from Lofty, though, Jess. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I did not expect that. Clearly, he's been practicing. God bless him. That's what we want to see.
Louis just says, Sierra looks awesome anyway with that dining table at the back. It does look very nice, doesn't it? That's the racing dining table, just to let you know. Yeah, but Zabas says there, damn, looks really fun this race with those legend cars. That is, mate. It's fantastic. We wish we could add more cars on it because it would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Go anyone but Pac-Man, says Matt. You know why. Oh, that's brilliant. I love that. Louis says, so close between the 2nd and the and like 5th. It's actually from the top 9. It's under a 2nd. Lofty's a beast, says Lacko.
Yeah, and even Stewie's only 1.2 in 10th. I mean, that's incredible.
It is really impressive. And then we got the guys also in the pits as well. Donkey's there. He's not too far behind. So yeah, this is going to be an intense race. Don't forget, please like and share, guys, while you can. Lewis Kendall, thanks for joining us, buddy. Kiss Peter is there as well. Thanks for joining us, mate. Zitta there is there as well. Thank you for joining us. Lofty has just shared. James McAdam has also liked the stream. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget, please, 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 let everyone know what we're doing here at CC. It's going to be bigger. We want it to be bigger. We want to give prizes to these guys. We have got a prize up for grabs, obviously, at the moment. After we get to round 6 for each of the championships. They get to win. One of them get to win a sim rig from Outshine Gaming. So if you'd like to support your driver, that would be fantastic. But it is, as we see from the results, it's Lofty on pole, Pac-Man second, Lacko third, Pop Motorsport in fourth, Gear Kayla fifth, Rippin' Terry in sixth, Maya Rhodes in seventh, Audio Muted in eighth, Lewis in ninth, Stuboy 10th, Donkey in 11th, Ned there in 12th. It's actually Dre. Dre there in 12th, Hyper in 13th, and Robbie in 14th. Don't forget, those two are reserve drivers, so they are starting at the back of the grid. This is going to be incredible. Really looking forward to this. Good evening, Motorsport fans. It's Pop. He's actually racing, so appreciate you just jumping on there. I'm trying to share in every sim group I got, says AJ. Cheers, buddy. Really appreciate it. And if they want to look now, they're going to have a cracking race. Here we go. This is going to be absolutely mental, Jesse. I'm looking forward to this one. Are you?
I'm all ready. Let's get started.
Let's go. So let's get ready for round 3 at Brazil. So here we go. They are lined up there already. We can't see the lights, but there's a flashing lights from Pac-Man. He's looking forward to this. He's on the inside. So it's going to be power out to turn 1. Who's going to win it? Lofty's there. Pac-Man's there. Lecco's there as well. Good start from the BMWs. That's a lightning start. That's a lightning start from LB Racing in the background. But Lofty's had the best start of them all. Look at Pop Motorsport down the inside of Pac-Man. He's got it done. Yes, he has. And the two Sierras are having a fight for third. Watch out for Lewis. Has had a fantastic start. Look at this. He's in 6th, and there's a contact with Pac-Man, and he's saved it. They're 4 abreast as they come through turn 4. This is brilliant. But Lofty's away. There's Lofty, there's Pops, and there is Rippin' the Terran with Lacko there in 4th. Lewis is in 5th now. Pac-Man's just behind. Let's go on board. There's Rippin'. There is Lewis down the inside of Lacko. That's great driving from them lot. Absolutely brilliant. Maya Rhodes is down in 8th place. Rippin' the Terran's dropped to 5th, and Pac-Man's trying to get in this as well. But they're all there. All of them are through. Rippin' the Terran's down the inside. That's not going to work, surely, and Lacko has to defend. Brilliant start here, Jesse, from all of the drivers. They're all through, and it is game on now, isn't it? It is game on, because Pac-Man's in trouble. He's there in 6th, and he needs to catch up with the leaders. Oh, it is indeed. Look at Lacko trying to hold off Rippin' showing some great respect there and manages to hold him off. But he's on the inside now, is Lacko. So Lacko manages to settle down and he's back into 3rd place. Rippin' in 4th, Lewis in 5th, Pac-Man in 6th. Let's go on board with Gear Kayla because he's right there. And let's have a listen to this gorgeous car, shall we? Oh my goodness me, that's beautiful. It really is beautiful. There is Gear Kayla, there's Pac-Man, there is Lewis, there's Rippin' the Terran, there's Lacko, there is Pop, but it is Lofty in the lead, 1.6 seconds, and don't forget they have to pit after 5 minutes. There's a move down the inside from Pac-Man. Has he got that done on Lewis? No, he hasn't. He just shows the door, but he wants to get that Sierra in front of these as they come off the exit of turn 3, and here we go. Can we see that Sierra power kick in? On board with Pac-Man. It is absolutely superb, isn't it? I did not expect it to be this close, but look, there's Audio Mid having a great exit off the corner. You can see Dre in the background battling with Stuboy. Oh, good move from Dre. He's got down the inside. Stuboy's trying to hold it inside. I can't do it. Look at Stuboy there. Great move from him. There is Donkey in 12th place. Look at the drivers behind. Robbie is now starting to make his moves on the drivers as he comes through. Don't forget, no points are allowed for them, guys, but he's going to be there. Rippin' is off the track. Rippin' is off, and he's back on, so we missed that. I do apologise. Great shout there from Jesse. Okay, there we go. Oh, 2-second penalty, so we got contact penalty as well. So a 2-second contact penalty for Lewis. So that's really hurt him, hasn't it? So he's trying to go down the inside of Audio Muted. Now he's all over the grass. Love it. He's in everything. Oh, the tracking a little bit more. That's my line. I got to get a t-shirt. I've got to get a t-shirt. Gear Kayla's there in 5th place. Pac-Man is now 4th. Lacko in 3rd. The 2 drivers up front, Lofty and Pop, have literally gone. Look at this 2-second gap he's got now. Brilliant stuff. It looks like Donkey's going down to look down the inside. Is he get that done? Has he got that done? No, not quite, but there's another oof. Oh, Pop Motorsport's off. Oh, my goodness me. What happened there, Jesse? Oh. Oh, my goodness me. There we go. Sorry, Jesse, they couldn't hear you then, but there was an incident there with Pop Motorsport, and he's had contact. Now they can hear you, Jesse, I think. Sorry, I had to adjust that on the system. I'm not too sure what that was. You weren't muted, I assure you with that, because you've been on the whole time. There is Ned there, audio muted there in 7th. I'll tell you what, Maya's doing really good, isn't he? There he's in 6th place. He's now chasing down Rip and Ethereum after the incident, but they seem to be settling in now, the Sierras. They seem to have sort of got themselves settled and balanced, and now it's the chase is on really for the BMWs. But it's great to see. Look how close they are. I was not expecting this. It's brilliant.
I don't, when you say settled, I don't know if settled is the right word. I'm getting in the car of each of these cars. These guys are sliding a lot more than it looks like when you're at the cameras far away. They are wiggling through every single turn. And that's what happened to Pop. He just got a little wiggle, got a little grass, and boom, he was gone. And all these guys are just fighting it through every corner.
Hey, mate, late 80s, early 90s, that is what you had to do. You had to get the back end out. If you had one of these cars and did not get the back end out, there's seriously something wrong with you. So here we go. We're on board with Audio Muted in 7th place. Maya Rhodes in 6th. Rippin' Ethereum is there in 5th. He's gone better this time as Audio Muted. Pac-Man has the fastest lap. That's a cracking lap. A 1:35.2. And we need to keep an eye on those two because he's actually catching Lacko now. He's just in front. But that's another really good exit by Audio Muted. Really good exit.
Excellent job. Yeah, I was watching him through the whole way, and he was setting that up. He's like, okay, I can get close if I can just get the right line, and he nailed it.
Oh, he went to go for it, didn't he? He went to go for it, and then thought, do you know what? I'm just going to back out of this, see if I can get a better line out of the corner. And I'll tell you what, his racecraft has been absolutely fantastic this season. It really, really has. Keep an eye on him. Maya Rhodes is there in 6th. Again, another great race. Ripperitarian's now sort of trying to close down Gear Kayla. Gear Kayla's doing good as well because he's now back in 4th place. There's Pac-Man chasing down Lacko. So it's BMW, Sierra, BMW, Sierra. BMW's are nowhere at the moment, but one's leading, and that's Lofty.
Yeah, and these hairpin corners they're going through, they're kind of a tease too, because that really, he's almost a full second behind him. He's closing a little now, but man, you get up on those corners, you're like, oh, he's right in front of me, and then he hits the gas, and you're like, oh, he's gone.
I'll tell you what, it's getting close. Look at Pac-Man. He's literally got a guided missile on Lacko at the moment. It's absolutely incredible. We're on board with Pac-Man, and he's really closing him in. Let's actually go on board with Lacko, because that must be quite frightening seeing the front end of that. Oh, he's going into the pits. Lacko's going in. Lacko is the first one in from the leaders. He comes into the pits, so Lofty has now got that gap, and Pac-Man has also got a nice bit of fresh air to try and close the gap up now. Audio Muted's also in.
Yeah, Audio, good, smart move by Audio, because he was being held up a little, I think, by the car in front of him. So it's a good move to get out of the way and get some clear air.
I love how the mechanics are there. Just like I like how he's holding the gun. That guy's like, oh right, he's here now. And then they take the tyres off, put the new tyres on, fresh new tyres on. Out it goes, and that is a beautiful stop from Lacko. He's out. There is Lewis. Lewis is also in. He takes his off. New tyres on. Great stop there. Donkey is also out. Lewis is out. Hyper with his on. He goes out. So great to see. There is Audio Muted. Now, where are the others? There is Lacko in front. I'll tell you what, he's done a good job, has Audio. I think he's just literally been spot on at the moment. There is the man he needs to chase. So just needs to concentrate on Lacko now. And I think he's going to pop up a few places now. Awesome.
Yeah, it seems to be. Those guys are kind of running clean right now. Kayla's got Rippin behind him as well. He's starting to move up on him a little.
Yeah, great shout. And behind Rippin is a train of cars just all of a sudden starting to creep up. I'll tell you what, very, very impressed with Dre at the moment. Now in 6th spot, obviously with the pits being done as we speak. Now, is any of these guys up front going to come in? No, they
Ripon-
both got... No,
Ripon
Pac-Man's
might,
in. Is
yeah.
Pac-Man coming in? Is Pac-Man coming in? No, he's not. He thought about it. No, he didn't. Has Gear Kayla? Gear Kayla comes in. Gear Kayla comes in. So another top driver. What can we see from this? There's Ripon. He is now free as a bird. Looks like
he had
Dre...
a good last lap, too.
Yeah, definitely Dre down the inside of Maya. Has he got that done into the braking zone? No, not quite. But I tell you what, fantastic driving by all of these guys, I mean. Super, super stuff. Brilliant race. It really is. Gear Kayla in. Stuboy in. Robbie in.
Yeah, there's more people in the pits, it seems like, they're on track almost.
There's Lacko. Lacko's going through now. Now, where is he going to come out? There's Gear Kayla. He's now put the tyres on. He's now coming out of the pits. He's down the dip. Now, can we see Lacko? Because he's just there. He's going to come out not far behind Lacko, I don't think. There's Lacko there. Now, where is Audio Muted? He's going to come out not far behind either. So there is Gear Kayla. He's now putting the foot down. And Gear Kayla's coming round the right-hander now. There's Gear Kayla. So he's got a bit of a gap now as Gear Kayla. Can he close him up, Audio Muted? This is fantastic. Brilliant stuff. Stuboy's had a good run as well. He's now coming out in 9th spot. And he's managed to pip everyone. And Lewis is now chasing down Dunkey. So this is a good battle here, these three. Oh, there's another move from Pop. Pop's also making a move. Oh, round the outside goes Pop for position on Robbie. That's a brilliant move.
I think, too, that one of the things we're going to see up front, too, is that Pac-Man and Lofty, if they're wise, they'll stay out of the pits until the end because they've both got clean air and they're both running really well.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there's a bit of traffic down on the M25 here with Pop Motorsport trying to get through the Sierras. Obviously, it just drives slightly better in the shorter corners, but the power from the Sierra on the exits is absolutely fantastic. But you can see he's trying to find a way through Dunkey, and Dunkey's defending very, very well. He's trying to cut back now. Robbie's having a piece of this action as well. So, yeah, so this is a good battle here. Lewis on the chase as well. Pop Motorsport's got a tighter line coming through. Is he going to have a look down the inside here? No, he doesn't. He's going to wait for the straight. Can he stay with the Sierra? This is going to be interesting.
Oh, penalty for Stuboy, too. That's going to cost him. Lewis is going to pass him.
So, Lewis goes past. Stuboy has got the penalty. Dunkey's going to go through as well. Now he needs the Toaders Pop to get on the back here. And is he going to do it? Let's have a look. He's in the draft. Can he get down the inside? Into the braking zone. Oh, Robbie's having a little bit of a dive down the inside. Oh, let's have a look. No, they've all got through. Oh, it's a lovely selection of cars. It really is. Nice paint jobs as well. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm looking to see, too, Lofty, I mean, he's run away, and so it's not exactly exciting to cover, but he's run 2 sub-135 laps already, and that's amazing.
It really is, isn't it? We're looking at Lacko at the moment in 5th place after the pit stops. Is going to make it a little bit interesting. Obviously, we know that Ripon the Terrier has managed to get away, but it looks like that Maya's closing him in, isn't it? 2.5 seconds now. None of the top lot have pitted yet. Lofty stays out a little bit longer, so I reckon next lap... No, Pit is come in. Pac-Man's come in. He's flat out as he goes through the pits. I love that. It's so cool. So he comes through, ducking my boss to watch this. Says AJ, I love it. I love that people are at work and they're not actually at work. So James says, Lofty's new fastest lap, 134. Indeed it is, 134.833. Pac-Man is in. Ripon the Terran is in. Lacko could... be very, very close here. Can Ripon Pippin? I didn't mean that, honestly.
That was nice. That was well done.
Cheers, mate. Traffic on the M25, says Nick. Yeah, indeed. That was a lot of traffic on the M25 there. So there's Pac-Man. Where is Lacko? There's Lacko. I think Pac-Man's all right. As he comes through the left-hander out of the pits. There is Lacko. He's on the exit. He is going to have the power down, though, but I don't think it's going to be enough. There. Oh, look how close that was. My goodness me. It's going to be about 1.5 as I get to the turn. So, yeah, 1.5 seconds. There's an all from Jesse.
Hop just rolled it again. My goodness. Oh, he's back to 12th now. He had worked his way back up. And, gosh, it's the exact same corner, too.
Ah, Pop Motorsport. Come on, my man. There we go. So, there he is in 12th spot. Robbie's having a good race as well. There's Stuboy. He was very happy to be a part of this, was Robbie, when he asked. He said, can I have a go? And I was like, of course you can. There is Ned there in 8th spot. And if he gets in the top 10, I'm sure he's going to be over the moon. There he is. Audio Muted in 7th. Having a good race. Ripping a tear in there. In 6th. And the leader is in. Now, is he going to do it? Mine Road's got a half-second penalty. And he's going to have to come into the pit as well. So he is slowly diving into the pits now. I'm pretty sure of that. Yes, he does. So there he goes into the pits. There is, can we get a quick look at Lofty, please? There we go. So Lofty is coming in. Look how close the racing is up on the map there on the right-hand side, ladies and gentlemen. That's brilliant. That's exactly what we wanted.
They're all in one end.
Oh, Lofty's pit stop was immense, wasn't it? So there goes Lofty. Out he goes. He is now coming through the final few corners of the pit lane. Pac-Man is just coming into turn 1. Lacko is flying. He's trying to close up. Look at Gear Kayla as well. Watch out for Maya Rhodes. Let's see where he sort of turns out. This is really interesting because he's coming out the pits now. He's going to be in the battle with Audio Muted here and Dre. It looks like there's Maya coming out. Can we get on board with him? Yes, we can. And there is Audio Muted, and there is Ned as they come through. He's going to be on the right-hand side. Come, Mr. Cameraman. There it is. There he is. There is Rhodes. There is Ned. Dre goes through. Dre goes through. Ned goes through. Oh, my goodness me. That was fantastic. Oh, there's contact between the two of them. Woo. Oh, my goodness me. What a race. This is fantastic. AJ's teeth is like...
Ooh, penalty for Gear Kayla, too. That might let Rippin back in.
So, let's have a look at that. Gear Kayla, half-second penalty. There is Lacko. Yeah, definitely. Oh, a little bit of a twitch on there from Rippin to Tearing. Got a little bit squirrely there. Argy Bargy's fantastic tonight. It really is. Pop Motorsport, oh, has a bit of contact with one of the drivers. Who's that just in front of him there? There is Lewis. Not too sure who it was, but he's trying his best to get past them as quickly as possible, but seems to be making a few mistakes. And then AJ says, oh, snap. Yeah, Kayla, half-second penalty. Here we go. So he takes the penalty. And here goes Rippin' the Tearing. Is it going to be enough? Has he got enough torque? Oh, this is going to be close. He has got the torque as Gear Kayla. He just had enough torque just to hold him off, hasn't he? Let's go on board. Oh, there's the picture of the BMW just behind. Defensive, defensive, defensive. Is he going to hold the racing line? No, he doesn't. He goes to the outside, into the braking zone. Ripping the Tearing. Round the outside. Is he going to do it? Cutbacks on. Oh!
Oh!
Round the outside of the Sierra. No way. Oh, he tried it again. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Audio Muted.
Here, though.
He is indeed. He is indeed. He's going down the inside this time into the braking zone. Nope. Not quite doing it. Oh, he had to settle back, so that might affect his... yeah, it did. It affected his corner. Oh, Rippin! Rippin literally teared it into the wall. Oh, the frustration. Oh, you can hear the wheel spin of frustration there. And Lewis is back in the game. And watch out because Stewboy and Pops are going to have a piece of this as well. And goes down the inside, and that's Pop and Stewboy through. Oh, Rippin. Oh, I don't believe it.
Oh,
so,
goodness me.
After all the incidences, Lewis is back there in 8th. Dre's now in 7th. Maya Rhodes is now 6th, and he's chasing down Audio Muted. Audio Muted is trying to chase down Gear Kayla, who's 3 seconds in front. We've got 4 minutes of this race to go. Lacko is there in 3rd.
Pop is all over Stewboy, too.
Let's have a look. There it is.
Oh, my goodness.
Round. Oh, I love this, Jesse. You carry on, mate. It's great. I love it. Jesse's looking at the back going, oh, and I'm missing it all. So there we go. Into the braking zone. Rippin's going to try and get a couple more places here, but Pop Motorsport is all over Stewboy. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Grand.
This is going to be exciting first quarter here, too, because he's going to get a run on it for sure.
Yeah, I need to keep an eye on that on the battle just in front because it looks like Dre and Lewis having a battle as well. No, it's not Dre. It's Dre and Rhodes just in front into the braking zone. Robbo's gone down the inside of Dunkey. He's got that done, but Pop Motorsport's got a great drive off this corner. He's going to get him now, surely. Oh.
This is just like what we saw with Rippin earlier with Gear Kayla.
Oh, you should see the camera angle I've got, mate. He's literally... right up his exhaust pipes. So it's great. Absolutely brilliant. Is he going to go down the inside this time? Is Pop Motorsport? No, into the braking zone.
No, he's going to try to get a good line.
Goes for the cutback. Stewboy goes wide. Oh, who's that in the background? Robbie goes wide. Ripping the Tearing. He leaves the corner again. Dunkey down the inside of Robbie. What a move from Dunkey. He goes through and goes into 11th. Down the inside. He's running outside now this time is Pop Motorsport. He's going down the inside now as Stewboy. Stewboy tries to hold the inside line, but he gets on the grass and there's contact. And Pop Motorsport nearly loses the back end and he gets through. My goodness, what a race this is. What a race. Oh, Stewboy's having a good look down the inside this time as well. Oh, the frustrations. Oh, I think he might lose it again. Here is Pop Pop Motorsport. He's gone sideways again.
Penalty, Stewie.
Stewie got a contact penalty. No, he went over the grass, and he went over the grass.
Yep.
So there we go, penalty for him. But Donkey's now literally found second wind. He's now having a piece of this action, and he's on there. Ruben Aterian's at the back there, getting frustrated, but he's got plenty of time to overtake these guys. He's got 2 minutes. Lewis is in 8th. Ned there is there in 7th place. He's on the charge for Mine Rhodes. Mine Rhodes is chasing down Audio Muted, but Audio Muted is chasing down Gear Kayla. Gear Kayla won't catch Lacko unless Lacko has a mistake, but he's also trying to chase down Pac-Man, but Pac-Man's on a mission to try and get Lofty, but nobody's catching Lofty because he's absolutely flying.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, what a race.
I'm getting some alcohol out after this one.
I'm on the coffee at the moment. I think I definitely need a beverage after this one. But 6.6 seconds in the lead is Lofty. I bet you he's going to punch the air as loud as possible at home at the moment. But there is Pac-Man in 2nd, Lacko in 3rd, Gear Kayla in 4th. There is Audio Muted in 5th. Mine Rhodes is going to try his best to close him up.
He is.
You can see he has, isn't he? He has.
Yeah, he was 1 point going across the finish line. He was 1.8 behind. He's now 1.1, 1.2. So he's definitely catching him.
I think they might just get another lap here.
Now under a second.
They might get another lap here. There's Lewis in 8th place. There is Pop Motorsport. He's managed to pull away. Donkey there in 10th. Is he going to get top 10 finish? There's a good battle between Stu Boy and Rippin' the Terran and Robbie there. That's a good little battle there. Lovely argy-bargy going on at the back here. There's Hyper in 14th, still with those guys in front. That's a brilliant. He's done absolutely super. Stu Boy with a penalty, 1 second penalty. Robbie there in 12th. There's Rippin' the Terran in 11th. There's Donkey in 10th. Pop Motorsport in 9th. LB Racing there in 8th place. There is Dre in 7th. Mine Rhodes and Audio Muted might get another lap here. They might get another lap. Oh, this is going to be tight. It's going to be very, very tight as they cross the line. There's Audio. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No.
Oh, Audio Muted finishes in 5th. It's Mine Rhodes in 6th. Ned in 7th. There's Lewis in 8th. Pop Motorsport, after all the mistakes there, finishes in 9th. Donkey's finished in the top 10. He will be very, very happy. Rippin will be killing himself. He will literally be kicking himself in the chops. There is Rippin in 11th. Robbie in 12th. Stu Boy finishes in 13th after a great run. And Hyper finishes in 14th. Back to the leader. There he is. It's Lofty through the little swirly-whirly section here. Not too sure what it's called. I do apologise, but I'm going to call it the swirly-whirly section. There is Pac-Man in 2nd. I will learn them. I do apologise. There is Lacko in 3rd. There's Gear Kayla in 4th. So Gear Kayla is technically going to stay 4th unless something drastic happens at the end here. But there's Lacko in 3rd. There's Pac-Man in 2nd. And we're going to take a look at the main man who's been absolutely supreme here. Look how consistent no laps have been. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, swirly whirly. I was just thinking we call it a Brazilian toilet bowl. I like that.
So Lofty comes through the second from last corner. He's going to flip round the left-hander now, and he's going to take round 3 of the Super Touring Car Championship. And what a win it is! 7.2 seconds in the lead, and the BMW takes its first win in the championship. There is Pac-Man. He's going to finish 2nd. That keeps him back in contention. But does he take fastest lap? No, he doesn't. So bonus point there for Lofty. Lacko, can he do it? No, he can't. But takes podium. He's going to be very happy with that. And the pink car that I've loved all throughout this championship so far. Look at it, it's so pretty. And he's going to go into 4th place. He goes a little bit wide, he's going to get a penalty, but who cares? He's going to finish 4th. Gear Kayla comes across the line and takes that 4th place. That's incredible. Well done to Gear Kayla. But it's Lacko in 3rd. It's Pac-Man, the championship leader, in 2nd. But this man was unstoppable tonight. It was Lofty. Well done to Lofty. That was superb, Jesse.
Yeah, well done to Lofty. And I think Audio Muted got an assist from the clock there, because I'm not sure that Myers wouldn't have he might have caught him if he had one more lap. So thanks to the clock as far as Audio Muted is concerned.
Oh, kicking himself, wasn't he? Pole position, clean race from Lofty. What a drive that was from him at the Autodrome there. Absolutely fantastic. And let's take a look at those results, shall we? Oh, no, we won't. I don't know what I've done there. Let's have a look at those results. There it is. It's Lofty who takes the win with a 34.833 lap time. That's fantastic. It's Pac-Man in 2nd in the Sierra. It's Lacko in 3rd. Sierra. Gear Kayla in the Sierra in 4th. Sierra for Audio Muted. It's Maya in 6th in the Sierra. It's Dre in the Sierra in 7th. It's Lewis in the BMW in 8th, Pop Motorsport in the BMW in 9th. It's Dunkey who takes out a top 10. Well done to Dunkey in the Sierra. Ripping a tearing will be absolutely, like I said, will be kicking himself. He's there in 11th, and we saw it, and the frustration from him is he needs to come back on that, and he'll be much better, I'm sure, next week, next time out. Absolutely superb driver. Robbie will take 12th, Stuboy in 13th, and Hyper will take 14th. Absolutely brilliant race from these guys tonight. Absolutely fantastic. I think we need to go into the interview room, I reckon. Ooh. And let's have a quick chat with our third place man, and it's Lacko. Lacko, my goodness me. What a drive, mate. How do you feel?
Those heavy breathing, I know that.
Yeah, there is. Lacko, you okay there? Lacko? No, he can't hear us at the moment, so we won't worry about it at the moment. We'll hopefully speak to him in a minute. But let's have a quick word with Pac-Man, because Pac-Man, I tell you what, you were trying, and Lofty just had enough, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Fair play. I mean, yeah, that Beamer is a rapid thing in his hands, that's for sure. I couldn't, where he pulled that 34 from, that was crazy. But yeah, well done to him. It was felt a bit of a lonely old race, to be fair, after things sorted themselves out. But not happy with the result. On the next round, and well done to Lacko for being up there, and so well done to Lofty for walking into the distance. Good result.
Yeah, he did a good job, didn't he? He really did, and mate, but also superb job to manage to get back into that mix, because obviously you had a battle on your own hands to sort out, but managed to get that second, keeps you in the lead of the championship. Well done.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you very much.
Let's see if we can get Lacko back. Is Lacko there now? Can we hear him? Hello? Lacko there? I don't think he's there. We can't get hold of him, but who we can get hold of is Mr. Dan Lofthouse. Mate, what a drive you had. I tell you what, if you didn't have any involvement in the start, it would have been a slightly different race, but you pulled away, you kept it clean, consistency, and everyone was asking, why is he so quick? And the answer is?
Consistency.
And practice. Brilliant, mate.
To be fair, me and Pac-Man we've been in a few lobbies, I've done some practice, and we've been talking about tactics a bit, because if I'd have made a mistake on that first lap and got behind the Sierra, I would have never been able to overtake him. So luckily for me, Pop was in front of Pac-Man, and Pac-Man was slowing them down. So I knew I had to get away, and the time I increased was in the first few laps while Pop was in front. If Pop wasn't there, I think it'd have been a different race, if I'm honest. It is quicker on the infield, is that BMW, we've proved that. I don't know where that 34.8 came from, I'll be honest, because my normal times are around a 35.3. But yeah, I just kept it consistent, because I knew for a fact in the back of my head I was feeling Pac-Man's car burning. And I could see the time going down when I made a mistake, and I'm thinking, no, just focus. So I did.
Yeah, indeed, mate. And you were saying about him feeling and breathing down your neck. All I can hear is when I hear Pac-Man, I hear whack, 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 whack. That's all I hear every time. It might be just me. But but the power pill wasn't there but for Pac-Man today, unfortunately. But Lofty, great race, mate. Congratulations. Awesome job.
Thank you very much. It was enjoyable.
Well done, mate.
Stressful but enjoyable.
Brilliant stuff. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Two cracking winners today. We have Matty, dominant performance. Lofty again showing he has got some pace in that BMW. The Sierras are there though, they're still there, and they are literally knocking at the door yet again. But it's great to see another manufacturer win this race, isn't it, Jesse?
Absolutely, it's good to mix it up a little bit, right? We've seen that in some of the other series, so it's nice to see somebody else win.
Yeah, definitely, and we can't wait to see what happens next. But before we go, this is what's happening during the week, qualifying for this bad boy. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Mighty Minis Racing Esports Championship. We can't wait to start it up again as racing season comes ever closer in real life. And yeah, we are happily endorsed by the Mighty Mini Racing Championship, and obviously I do the comms for them in real life. So I'm absolutely buzzing to be doing this as an esports as well. Massive thanks obviously to Adam Bartha, Roger Tello, and everyone in the Mighty Minis Championship, because you get to drive their car and you actually get to see it in real life as well. So it's epic. It's going to be great. And if you want to get involved, you can get involved this Monday. If you want to let us know, if you want to get your name on this calendar, then you need to give us a message on CC Sim Racing as soon as you possibly can. Settings are all there on our Discord. We will send you the Discord link. And if you would like to get involved and be a champion or just race and have fun, then you definitely want to get involved in this. This gets a lot of feedback from a lot of drivers, and yeah, it's just fantastic. And if you've watched the last championship, it was epic. It went down to the wire. But yeah, that's it. That's it from us tonight. Absolutely brilliant. Next 2 weeks, I think it is, with the AWRC. We do have the Academy Series, and also don't forget GT Realm has a Civic Cup that he is doing, and which I'm doing a commentary on. So if you'd like to get involved in that, or just go and check it out, go and check out GT Realm. Jesse, been an absolute pleasure having you again as always.
Thanks for having me. We'll see you in a couple of weeks, I guess, or soon enough.
Yeah, indeed, mate. So me and Jesse are going to fly back to America and have some beer. While we do that, have a lovely evening, and thank you very much for joining us. My name's Craig Cook. That was Jesse Linquaila. We are CC Sim Racing. Have a fantastic evening. Good night.
You